NuubCast.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blomus bringing you a 1v1 on Shake Yo Ass on the Plateau between none other than me! Holy crap, it's been so long since I've done one of my own games. And there's a reason for that, and it's because I suck at this game. And actually, in all honesty, I just haven't been playing. My opponent in the blue Zerg is TRG4 or TRGIV. I'm going to guess it's TRG4 because that's what I'm going to say. Or Trigiv. But it doesn't matter. He's the Zerg for all intents and purposes. What I'd like to do in this game, I haven't watched this replay. So what I'd like to do as an exercise every once in a while is, this is my Season 8 placement match. It's the first game I play. I didn't warm up. I didn't do anything. It came in cold. I played a few games last week, I think, and I did really bad. I went 1-6, and I've been in gold last season, but playing really bad. And so what I want to do is analyze basically my own game and do that as an exercise. Obviously, it'll be somewhat of a normal cast, but my focus will be is wanting to see my own mistakes, where I can do better, and then see if you guys agree. You know, you guys can leave comments or suggestions or whatever for my play. First thing you'll notice is I do not do any kind of fast expand. I've never done it. I've never been comfortable doing it. I never feel safe doing it. So I always do usually a gate, a cyber, and a robo before I expand. Yeah, so that's what you're gonna see happen here. I'm still doing at least it's not, 3-gate robo expand. So basically what I want to do, I want to make sure I'm constantly making probes, which I'm doing, chronoing them out right now. But later on in the game, when things get hectic, I want to make sure that I am not getting supply blocked, which I'm sure I get supply blocked a few times. And basically, I want to see what's good and what needs help. And then I know what I can focus on in Season 8. Zerg player, obviously doing what all Zergs do against Protoss, and that is pool first and a hatch. Just a couple lings out to scout. He wants to see when I'm going to expand. He's got his Overlord over here. He's going to know. Wants to see if I'm doing an early expand, so he might be thinking, see, this is the problem. I think this probably happens with Zerg more than anyone else, is Zerg players think about strategy the way it ought to be thought about, even at low levels. So, this Overlord might be over here, see that there's no expansion, and be like, oh crap, he's one basing, what's he gonna do, is he 4-gating, blah blah blah. Actually let this ling by. Total mistake. I didn't have my Zealot in hold position, so he popped out right when the link came up and ran down the ramp, and the link ran right by. So eventually I kill him, but not before. I mean, he already knows I'm going 1-gate robo, and yet he's still. This is one thing that is odd about Zerg players at low level. They stick with their strategy no matter what. And actually, that's kind of a good thing a lot of the times. It's good to stick with the strategy that you know. You see the Roach Warren going down. He saw my robo with his ling. Saw it. And here I am getting 3 gates. Wow, I thought I put my my Nexus down first, but I didn't. I put 3 gates down and then my Nexus because I had a lot of money. And I don't know why that just happened. But anyway, he saw that I had a robo, and instead of just getting a crap ton of lings and coming to kill me, which is the decision I would make on the fly if I saw a guy going 1 gate robo expand, or in this case, 4 gate robo expand. I thought I put my Nexus down first. But this is a situation where I like to have once, and I think I'm going to put down another 2 gateways in not too long. I like to have gateways up before the expansion finishes. I have an observer over here, but he's going to get picked off. Maybe not yet. I'm going to send him around. I'm going to see what's going on. I have no idea what's going on in here. I'm going to see these buildings. No spire as of yet. But he's making, he's going to be making roaches. He's getting speed up. And this is what I don't understand is why would you, if you see your opponent going for a robo expand, make roaches when you could just make upgraded lings and probably wreck him really fast. Pardon me. That was a hiccup. I don't know. So, I'm going to see what happens here. This guy actually does a really, really good job spreading creep. Like, I was freaking impressed with this guy's creep spread. I have not even populated. There you go. There's the transfer. Got some immortals popping. I always expect roaches early game from Zerg, so I almost always go for roach one first. There goes my observer, but I have seen everything that he has so far. Yeah, except I don't know about the third. That's the only thing. I get these stalkers out to kill this overlord, and then he sends in the lings. It's like, I was like, oh, and I didn't chase it down and kill it, so because I wanted to kill the lings. So smart on his part to get me distracted by the lings. Got his overlord to get away. I went over there to see if I could still get him. He was too far away. And 2 more gates. Robo coming. Not real thrilled about the idle workers there, but as you can see, I am still making workers. I'm trying to stay pretty consistent with it, and here comes his first real attack. It's going to be 9 roaches, and I've got plenty of sentries here. I guess it's coming eventually. He wants to add some more in. I don't remember if he sends lings with it or not. I don't think he does. A couple lings. He wants to check it out. He wants to see what's up there. And if we check out my view here, I'm not looking. I see it, but I see him come up, and of course, I'm always freaking looking somewhere else. And I get some force fields down, blocking some of these roaches, and I was trying to pick some more to hold some more in up against the wall there, but wasn't able to do it. Gonna warp in some more zealots. He backs off. I killed about half of his roaches. Not too bad. I lost a few zealots, but that's it. And I'm trying to get these gates open. I got charge going, +1 starting. Yep, dropping that Colossus tech. And I'm always, throughout this game, very concerned about getting supply block. I think I don't get supply block yet. Here now we got a bunch of lings and several roaches. I don't know if he's going to send that. One thing I do very bad in this game is chronoing. I actually, right now, I'm noticing that my chrono bar is full, and so I just blew it. I, chronoed all my upgrades, and I thought I chronoed my robo. I guess I didn't. But here we go. I got 3 immortals. I got another one on the way, and he's going to go and see if I have a third. I should have a third right now. I should. One of the things I'm going to point out that's bad about this game is I'm very late, and this is pretty common for me to be extremely late getting my third base. I'm trying to block in some more of these roaches. I do get a bunch, and they're all going to die. He is going to pick off a few sentries from the low ground, which is very bad on my part. Should micro those back, but I'm pretty much still a 1A kind of guy. Here comes more roaches. Now, he knows what my composition is. He just saw me. He knows I have 4 frickin' immortals. I don't know if he has seen my tech switch. He hasn't really scouted me at all, as a matter of fact. Wow, so he hasn't scouted me since that initial Ling run by early on in the game. So he's getting infestors out. He's going to be 2-2. I am just now putting down my second forge. I know I need to get up my upgrades. I'm getting +2 attack right now. I want to get my armor up. And doing a little bit better on staying on top. Chrono, this one is obviously getting very high. And I am... This is my first time supply blocked in the game. Dropping 4 pylons. Because that's how I roll. I really need to get vision of his army. Nope, I'm supply blocked, so I'm not making anything. I want a second Colossus. He's getting, he's got his Spire, he's getting +1 flyer attacks. He is not really using his Overlords to scout. And he's not really mining from this third base. We check income. I'm actually ahead of him in Harvesters, which you never, ever, 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 ever want to be the case. And here we go. I move out to engage. Terrible, terrible force fields. Blocking a couple of roaches. Kill them. My charge is finished. My dog is barking. Spread my army out here. I want to get vision on the field here, so I got a Colossus. I think I'm going to start an Observer next. Got my +1 armor going. I think I'm thinking about taking a third at this point. 60 minutes into the game, I should have taken a third a long time ago. And I'm getting a shield upgrade next. Not sure why that's happening, but that's my plan. Second Colossus is out. He is gathering quite a force here. He's got a few Corruptors. Only 4 at this moment, but he now knows I have Colossus, so he is going to make a crap ton of Corruptors. In my opinion, he's going to make way too many Corruptors overall. Eventually, he's going to tech switch to Broodlord, but I actually have to pause 1 second. Hang on here. All right, we are back. Just a blip for you. I had to go and let in the Waterman to change my meter. Okay, we got Lings over here. Interesting. Breaking down these rocks. Looking to open up attack pass. Potential for expansion over there. I've got my third up and running. I'm about to be mined out in the main, so it's pretty good that I'm expanding here. The Zerg player is a little bit slow to expand, which is actually good for me. I have a lot of money, so I actually double expanded. So if you look at the supply, he is way ahead. I don't think I have as much Stalkers as I would like to have. But I only have 3 Colossus. And this is way too many Corruptors. I think maybe half of this would have been fine. 5. I would have had a lot more Infestors or Roaches. Look at that! Look at that! Friggin' 10? So many Corruptors. Way too many. So I'm moving in. I've got my Observer. I'm taking out some creep. Got the Lings coming in. I want to get the towers. Make sure he can't see. Now he's going to run with all these Lings. And I'm going to put up a Guardian Shield. And he actually, I think we pretty much trade very evenly here. My Immortals are just wrecking shop against his Roaches. I'm 2-1-1, he's 2-2. He actually does end up clearing out all of this, and I am basically just sending in Zealots to reinforce. And again, it's pretty even trade. I got a second Colossus over here. He's going to pull out. And I'm going to pull back. He's going to come in and try and pick off my Colossus. And do I let him do it? I think he gets it. Yeah, because he does get it. Now, I have my third up and running. And I think there comes a point at which I rally all of my nexus to my 4th base. And I don't know what the hell these stalkers are doing. I think I just sent them in there, and oh, they were chasing the corruptors, and the corruptors pulled them back into the Zerg base. But here I am, 4th bases. I'm making guys. I'm still rallying. Where are these guys rallying? To the natural. And I'm still upgrading. Here's where, I mean, if you look at my minerals, I'm pretty low. I'm adding gates, 3 gates, 6 gates, 10 gates, 11, 12, 13, 14 gates. I've got double forge. I'm not upgrading just yet. I will be shortly. What I should be getting here that I'm not is Templar. I should have dropped my Templar Academy, or whatever the hell that damn thing is called, Templar Archives, long time ago. Getting my other upgrades. Where is my shield? Colossus, a pumpin'. I never have more than 3 Colossus, so the fact that this guy stays so heavy on Corruptors is really silly. Now, I see the Zerglings run by. You're going to see me move my army over here to, he's going to do a Zergling run by. I don't move it over far enough. Big mistake on my part. I should have moved him way over. Look at that. Man, just roasting up Zergling Barbie. He's going to get in here. I am going to move my probes out, but he's going for the Nexus kill. He doesn't care about workers. And it's actually very close. My guys aren't getting close enough. Even got some probes in the fight. The Colossus doing not good damage. He's killing 1 Zergling at a time. I do save the Nexus. Got it down to 112. And he goes ahead and double expands, triple expands himself. And, but if, again, we look at the income, I'm way ahead on harvesters and way ahead on making money. I don't have gas. I just now picked up gases at my 4th. I still don't have the gases at my 3rd. And I still have no Templar Archives. So far, the big things that I don't like about this game is I'm very slow to take my 3rd. I make up for it by taking the 4th right away, which is good. And what I like is I added on gateways throughout the later game, which I do like. I did not add sentries at all in the later game, which I like to have a couple, maybe 3 or 4 for potential force fields, but mostly Guardian Shield for later in the game. Because even with when you get this late in the game, both people are usually maxed upgrade wise, and see, this guy's got a huge army here. But again, look at so many corruptors. Even though now he's adding broodlords, I have blink, I have charge, I got a few colossus, and but no immortals. And I'm gonna move in here, and I take out all of his lings before they can even help his army, and then I blink in around his entire army. So I have the circumference. I have these guys taking down broodlords, and now his ground army's gone and his corruptors are useless. He's not macroing at his extra bases, so he can't even really use those later on. And so now he's got what? That's 9 corruptors. They're how many supply each? How much supply is a corruptor? Somebody tell me. 2 supply. So that's like 20 supply that is wasted. It's not doing anything. And I have a huge number. Nice fungal on the zealots, but it doesn't slow them down enough. Got roaches coming in from all sides, and he's just not. These bases are not mining fast enough. He has no queens. He can't make larvae from them. And this is pretty much the end of the game. As you can see, supply getting ridiculous. And I'm going to come up here and come into his main and kill all of his tech. And that's pretty much going to be it. And these guys are just chasing this infestor around that probably could have killed them if it was well used. I've got all of my, I think I'm still making probes. Nope, I'm not making anything. Pretty much at this point, I'm like, okay, he's dead. Let me check, see what I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm just killing stuff. He's fungling some guys. But nothing's gonna get up there, and he's gonna be dead. Did he take out? No, okay. I don't even think he never even knew about my 4th base, and I never even opened these things. And I'm gonna send in some zealots to what I think is his 3rd or 4th, but he's not really mining. He's got so much gas, but not a lot of minerals, and very few larvae, and it's just not enough. Not enough. Now he's supply blocked like a champ. And he's gonna lull and GG. I'm not sure what the lull was for. Obviously, every Zerg who loses thinks they should win no matter what. But he really did, and I told him afterwards, I said, really the only thing I thought that he did wrong was he made too many corruptors. You guys can probably say if there was more. Yeah, I think he stopped upgrading at 2-2. Nope, he went to 3 carapace, but only +1 attack. I don't really understand that. So I had him way out upgraded, which I was pretty happy about how I approached upgrades in this game. Here I am getting my +3 shield, last one. I'm sure there were points at which I was trying to do too much at once. That's often the case for me. Here I got idle probes here at the end of the game. And I probably could have had another base. And I don't think I ever put any guys on these 2 gases. It's funny. Oh, you know what? I had guys going over there. These guys were going over to get put on gas right here. I had them. So yeah. So what I was happy about, I think I only got supply blocked once in the whole game, so I'm happy about that. I think I was doing okay with probes. We look at the final. I have 70 probes. Probably okay for somebody who's mining off of just 3 bases. And I was pretty much ahead of him in income most of the time, and I was finally, like, the last thing, right before he quit, I was like, oh, let me get my friggin' Templar Archives in case he's not dead. Get some Archons. So, yeah. Would love your feedback. Even though I won, I mean, obviously, I got placed into silver again, so I'll be fighting to get back into gold, like I seem to be doing every single season, fighting to get back into gold. Which apparently is where I'm, the only place I'm meant to be. Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed it. And let me also say overall that I don't do set strategies. I know I need to do build orders to get better. I just don't have time to practice them. So I will probably never have succinct build orders that I do every time. I do a lot of it by feel, do a lot of it by reaction, and what makes me feel safe. And that's pretty much what you saw here. The only thing I don't like about today, very late 3rd, very late Templar Archives, stupidly late, and not a good enough mix. I think if someone who knew what they were doing with their Zerg army would have absolutely crushed me. So, anyway, enough talking. Hit me back. Keep climbing that ladder. Peace out.